My stream keeps on cutting out here on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we're having lots of troubles with YouTube tonight. I think they're taking me out, guys. I don't know what's going on. I think they're taking me out. I do apologize. Yo, YouTube, thank you for coming back in. I'm glad to see that we are good to go. Okay, let's run it back up. Thank you. Garlinghouse has made it clear Ripple won't settle. Yeah, no. Ripple will settle if they get clarity for XRP. You guys are that's false. Everyone's been commenting. Brad already said that they're not going to settle. They're taking it all the way. That's not true. All they need is clarity for XRP, and then they don't care. They'll pay a fine. They want to get on with business. It's happening all over YouTube. So maybe it's just across YouTube. Jeremiah Invest hacking you, bro. The kids are hacking me. Probably true. Like I said, they're coming after me. 100%. The kids are fun with it, you know, whatever he says. Swift doesn't settle. Yeah, all the banks that use it on the back end do, bud. There's a lot of rumors. People are doing a lot of clickbait. There's a lot of confusion. We have no idea whether this thing's going to settle up over the next 2 weeks. But Ripple and the SEC do have to discuss settlement for 1 hour between now and March 14th. So that's the date to look out for. March 14th. So I'm the first person to get hyped and to say, yes, it feels like a settlement should be coming. It makes sense for the SEC to give up. They've been completely exposed. Why did I say that 90% of XRP holders won't get rich? Because you guys don't know what to do with money. If you don't have a serious strategy, even if you make some money off of it, you're going to blow it. You're going to lose it. You're not going to hold XRP till it gets to a high enough price to change your life. We're living through a global crisis right now, and it's going to hit home. It's already been hitting home. And a lot of people are already capitulating. So that's not a popular thing to say, obviously, but that's how I really feel. It's not because XRP is not going to do what we think it's going to do. It is. It's just going to be a bumpy ride to the top. And they're going to shake you out. The perfect shakeout is going to be the pump to $10, and then we enter a bear market or something happens that brings the thing back down to 2. I'll probably be on stream crying with you guys. I won't be selling my XRP. I won't be capitulating, but I will be on stream crying with you guys when XRP goes from $10, from $20 back down to 5. It's going to be something nasty, guys. Then eventually down the road, we'll probably have a pump above 3 digits and then some nasty crash back below, you know. But if that happens, I'll probably be on the stream here with you guys crying. We'll probably shed a couple tears. Where does the liquidity come from? We'll probably see the exchanges relist a lot of it, but there's already plenty enough. Is it the flip of a switch or a long bumpy ride? Well, we could see a flip of the switch down the road, but my initial take is that we're going to see a pump to like $10 before we crash back down to like 2. I just feel like they want us out of this thing, and a pump to $10 alone would get rid of half the people in here. 5 spot from Sam, thank you. Hey Zach, have you done any research on SHX? SHX, which is IBM's token directly partnered with XLM. IBM is actually on the ISO 222 company chart. I've been watching that partnership between XLM and IBM because IBM's leading the way with quantum computers. So I've been watching that one closely. However, I've not heard of SHX. I'll have to check that out maybe. Why are Ripple lawyers saying end of... See, that's the thing, is Ripple lawyers aren't saying that the lawsuit will end in November. It's people who aren't tied to the case. There's so much clickbait and fake news out there right now in regards to the XRP lawsuit, Ripple SEC lawsuit. It's terrible. XRP The Standard Productions, the guy on Twitter who always does fake satire posts, they're all jokes, they're all fake Photoshop that he does. He starts a lot of rumors with his posts. And this was another one of them. He put up a post last week saying that the Ripple lawyers or the SEC lawyers had already started working on other cases or something like that. That's what all these news outlets took and ran with. And that's they are messing with the XRP community, guys. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of shaking us out. It's all part of us not supposed to have this precious little liquidity token that's actually going to do something. I think it's all done in May. See, here's where I'm at. I don't care. This month, May, October, November, to me, it's a waste of time to be talking about that. Right now, I'm so focused on how do I stack more cash. That's it. I don't worry about when the lawsuit's going to end because we can get 50 different answers. I could be like these other guys just doing clickbait videos. Settlement incoming. No. Jay, thank you, man. I'm just trying to bring you guys the truth. I'm not trying to BS you. I'm not just here to get views and clicks. I'm here to help you guys prepare. I want the average person who can invest $200 every paycheck to stack 1,000 XRP. You know, I get it. That's where I started too. I know we're all ready for this thing to pop off. We're ready for it to get going. We all want, you know, we want something to latch onto. So we listen to all of Jeremy Hogan's posts. We listen to all these other guys on YouTube telling us that they know this, they know that. They want to take credit for this. They want to be the supreme leader. They want to be the master decoder. I'm here to help the regular person. I've been committed to the truth the whole time. The rest of these guys are focused so much on their ego and being the supreme leader, being the master decoder. I am the best decoder. Real question, if the dollar collapses, what good does it to stack cash? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to roll over to the new system. I don't even know exactly how it's going to play out. I don't know how rough it's going to get, if they're just going to hyperinflate this currency to the death of it, or if it's going to be long drawn out, if it's going to be a flip of the switch. See, that's the thing, is I'm holding reserve currencies for the other side. And while we're on this side, the current system, where they're running it up, 7% inflation is what they're telling us, but we know that it's much more. Go look at the commodity prices. Lumber, 76%. And this is why the real estate markets are up 10, 20% year over year, right? You have to be on both sides. It's just like Robert Kiyosaki says, intelligence is on the edge of the coin, being able to see both sides. So you see the new financial system and what's going to be the reserve currencies, what are the utility cryptocurrencies that are actually going to solve problems, trillion-dollar problems on the other side of this thing, that are going to pass regulations that aren't going to get sued by the SEC. And if they do get sued by the SEC, they can at least put up a fight. And like Algorand, they're friends with Gary Gensler, they might get a green light. If I had to bet on one company, Algorand, buddy with Gary, good guy Gary, probably going to get the green light. Perfect example, ISO 222 compliant. I don't own any Algorand right now. Sold it off at $1.39, looking to re-enter during the bear market. We'll see what happens. But right now, all I'm buying, I bought XRP last. I bought some XDC because I needed to have some in my bag. And then I bought XLM. That's the only 3 coins that I've bought since December, when I predicted that the market was going to enter into a bear market. So what good does cash do? Well, we could be losing our value, but what we're doing is we're preparing to buy the blood in the streets. You got to have that dry powder. That's what's key. So whether I end up and decide to buy my first house, my first property, which is the main reason why I'm sticking on that. I'm about to buy myself a little bunker so I can go into hiding. Just kidding. But I want to buy a place, or we're going to just rent again, because the prices here in this area are insane. 400 grand gets you a fixer upper that probably needs 50 grand worth of work. Brand new house in my town, 700 grand now. Standard 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square feet, 700 grand. So that's the situation. Okay, we have to prepare ourselves for both sides. So while we're on this side, all I know that I can do, I can wake up every day and I can extend and build out my cash flow, my sources of revenue, how I'm making money. We built the media business. I have a very stupid, simple business. Landscaping. 7 years. 6 figures. No debt. Cash flow, baby. That's how you run a freaking business. Unlike 90% of people that are levered to the tilt, up to their neck in debt. No. Cash flow. Cash flow is king right now. And the ability to raise your prices matters right now. I know you guys got a lot of hustles. I've been saying, now's the time to start your side hustle. It's more easy than ever before. So easy. If you want to start a business, there's 2 different routes to go with your business. Either you're a true entrepreneur, business owner, and you're really going to go get after it, and you're going to build something that's bigger than just yourself. That's the entrepreneur route, real business route. But I'm not knocking just doing the side hustle, just creating a little business for yourself. It's just going to be you. There's nothing wrong with that. Whatever your side hustle is, whatever your little business that you're going to run that's just you, there's 2 routes. There's business model that's bigger than you, and then there's the one-man show route. And there's nothing I'm not going to knock that, because you get all the tax advantages, and you're going to be able to go run up your cash flow, set your own prices. You start your side hustle before you leave your job. That's what I did back in 2015. I started my landscape business while I still had another job. I worked 1 year part-time on the side, just working weekends, had like 6 yards, grandpa's hand-me-down truck, the whole story. The whole story, right? That's how we started it. 1 year later, quit my job, full bore in that business full time, and the rest is history. And that was my education for myself in business. I didn't go to school. I dropped out of college. I had to take advanced algebra twice. I'm a little bit slower when it comes to the algebra. Killer at mental math. Not so much anymore. Now I'm slowed down. My mind doesn't think like that. My mind doesn't think like that. My mind connects dots, right? Bigger picture. So that's my story. That's how I got here. Media business, never thought it was going to be this thing. We're tearing it up right now because we bring the truth and we have nothing to sell you guys. And I've already made it before crypto, so I don't have to do the paid promotions. I don't have to do any BS. Already had a good life. I already had a good job. I could provide for my family. This is all about just helping the regular person prepare. Now, people want to know the quick fix, especially TikTok. What's the next 10x? What's the next NFT? All I know is that these reserve currencies all could easily do a 10x. I'm talking about gold, XLM, XRP, XLM. XLM, easy 10x to $2. What's it at right now? 17 bucks? 10x for that one's easy. 4.236 Fibonacci extension takes it up to about $3.50. XRP, 7 to 13 bucks easily. That's an easy 10x. Gold. Jim Rickards talks about $15,000 gold, right? It's tough to know how high gold could go. But, 10x would put it at 20,000 right now. So we're talking 5 to 10x easily on gold potentially. And silver, we already showed you guys in the first stream how much silver has been suppressed. Sam, 5 spot. People need to plan besides just crypto. I have my 2000 XRP. It's my mountain cabin retirement. I'm just going to buy algo and XRP now till unaffordable. I love that strategy. It's very simple. Straight to the utility, straight to solving problems, straight to green light through regulations. Friends with Gary Gensler, friends with the people that matter. That's what it's about. Like I said, I'm not investing in cryptocurrencies. I'm not investing in the phantom ecosystem that's ran by freaking scammers along with the Time Wonderland gang. How'd that program work out? Not so good. You can stake algo, yes. TikTok, let me get your questions. I know I've been ignoring you guys. How are Doge and SHIB going to do? Probably be lucky to hit their all-time high again. I don't participate in the dog coins. Is the Forex market going to die? No, I still would guess that would be a thing. Do I want a settlement or do I want it to play out? As long as we have clarity for XRP, we're off to the races. The train has left the station. That's all we need. All we need to know is that XRP is deemed a currency, just like FinCEN did back in 2015, deeming it a virtual currency in the settlement with Ripple. That's right. The federal government already deemed XRP a virtual currency back in 2015. We're off to the races. We're off to the races. If Brad and Chris and Ripple did some marketing that they don't like, give them 10 million, give them 50 million. It's nothing. Nothing for Ripple and team. They're sitting on more cash than they ever have in history of the company. All we want is clarity. Guys, if you could tap the screen, share the stream. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. I know we're on the late night session here. How will CIPS affect the global adoption of XRP? Well, as you saw, UnionPay is already a Ripple partner and part of the Navati ecosystem over there in the Asia Pacific region. So we already have plenty of Ripple partners in the Asia Pacific region. They've made tremendous strides over there in the Middle East. They are already in talking to all the bankers at the BRICS nations. They've already been talking to all of them. It already got piloted back in 2018, Russia deeming XRP to be the basis for a new financial system. No one says that about any other cryptos. That's the difference. Who else has said that Solana is the basis of a new financial system? Even that Bitcoin is the basis of a new financial system. Besides Michael Saylor, complete shill, who else has said that a cryptocurrency is the basis for a new financial system? Russia's oldest bank. That's their direct quote. Did I know that XRP dev was the guy who made Mt. Gox? His name was Jed. Yes, I do. Jed's a sneaky little character. He bounces from project to project, moving in the shadows, doing deals with entities that we can't see, can't talk about. I could name them off, but I can't. I don't touch on Jed. He comes from the most elite families. What does Mr. Poole mean to prepare and hide? Just that, prepare and hide. They're about to flip the switch. They turn it off before they turn it back on. False flags. They're talking about chemical attacks. I can't even talk about it. The situation in Ukraine, they're going to blame the enemy, right? And we don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be a near-death experience from what we're hearing. If the power goes down, what good would our coins be on our wallets? They wouldn't be any good. During that time, you're not using digital. It's a matter of survival. And that's why I say, we're trying to survive through this time so that we can thrive on the other side. Literally. I mean that literally, not metaphorically speaking, literally, hopefully, God willing, we can survive Agenda 2030 and make it to the other side. Thoughts on the digital ID? It's coming. It's basically already here. You've already done a digital ID with Facebook, Instagram, with TikTok. You've already given up all your information by having an Apple phone. They already have it all. They're watching it all. They want to cut you off if you don't obey. They're coming for us in every way, stripping us of our wealth, taking away our privacy, taking away our rights. That's the plan. And I'm just giving you guys the facts. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I've been saying decentralized social media so that they can't ban anyone, so that we just have complete truth out in the open. Decentralized social media, decentralized currency, and then we get a decentralized blockchain voting system that can be confirmed by a number of validators so that we know that no one cheated. And here's actually one instance where I'm a fan of the ID, right? You use digital ID to vote. Then it's confirmed on the blockchain, and you'll be able to confirm that yourself, along with all the validators on the network. I'm sure that some computer programs actually know how to implement that. Some developers do. That's what we need. I know, Trump talks about paper ballots. People talk about paper ballots. For me, I just want that ID. That ID is major. We need to know where your vote went. Ron Partain. Ron, thank you for that 20 spot, man. I really appreciate that. Solid analysis, brother. Keep up the good work. Our time is coming. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for getting me in touch. We're lining up some big interviews. Thank you, brother. Yeah, we're super excited to spread this message, to help people find solutions and strategies to take effective action with this knowledge, because we could do rabbit hole talk all day long. I could pump out fear and FUD all day long. I could do clickbait articles and headlines and videos about XRP settlement. I could do paid promotions from all these projects that want to give me coins. They offer me coins. Hey, will you push our project, man? And I say no. I won't do paid promotion. I don't want your shit coin. Thanks for the offer. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. How about you come on my show and do an interview and tell me what your coin is doing? Tell me what utility your NFT project has. They go silent. We can see right through you guys. And that's the thing about me, is I can't be bought and paid for by any of you fools. And I'm going to call you out. 99% of the XRP Ledger projects aren't doing shit. Excuse my language, but they just aren't. And there's a few that are legit. We're watching them closely. We're going to hold them accountable, but we're excited to see the development on the XRP Ledger. Good stuff. We'll watch closely. But, you know, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I appreciate all of you guys' support. Okay? Could we be facing the same issues in India? Absolutely. Across the whole world, guys. We are in an energy crisis, a debt crisis, and a liquidity crisis. You guys in other countries have other issues too. Even in America, we have a water crisis. People can't even get good water in America, let alone the rest of the world too. We're about to have food crisis, supply chain crisis. Add it all up. You better have a plan. You better be prepared. And it doesn't have to be a massive EMP blackout event. The hurricane can roll through and knock you out of power for 2 weeks easily. Happens in Louisiana every other year. You guys out in the Midwest, you guys up in the North that live in the snow for 4 months. Look at Texas's grid. You look all across the board. It's an energy crisis, it's a debt crisis, and a liquidity crisis. Tell me your XRP price predictions for June. I have no idea. This thing, like I said, initial pump to $7 to $13 is kind of what I expect. After this thing settles up, after the lawsuit's over, within 1 year, I expect this coin to be above $50 on its way to 3 digits. Within a year. Zach, do you want to do an interview with me? I'm a meme coin dev of multi-million-dollar currencies, and I'd like to give you my view on Ripple and its relation to the dog coin fad. You can reach me at zachrichter.com. Anyone in here who's listening to me right now, you can reach me at zachrichter.com. You can send me an email there. Okay? As much truth as you are spewing, I'm surprised that FluffTube still allows you on. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Just followed you on Twitter. Thank you guys. Where can I learn about XRP fully? Just hit the subscribe button and go check out all of my old content on TikTok. I was posting since last February. So check that out. On TikTok, back when I was doing my original XRP videos, go check out those because I was really laying down the basics back last year, February, March, April. The basics. Am I a Mormon? No. I don't participate in the Mormon. Why did I buy Electroneum? Because they're partnered with Ripple. So, speaking of the best decoder out there, right? Baba Cugs. He said that this book is the #1 book for understanding numerology and all the secret sauce and everything. I don't know about this book. I did buy it, but we'll see what's in it. We might check it out. You got to use serious discernment, and I feel like I'm going to have to pray after I read each chapter. Because this one's deep. This is The Secret Teachings of All Ages by Manly P. Hall. Manly P. Hall, he was one of the most famous authors that talked about the Freemasons, about everything in that regard. I'm not even going to get into it too deep. This is a 600-page book. I don't even know if I'm going to get around to it, but I did buy it just to have it on hand. But I don't even know why I brought this up. Just wanted to tell you guys about the book club that I'm starting. This is the other book that I just got too, The Cure for All Diseases. So this one's fascinating. Has like all the natural cures for everything. So we'll be checking that one out too. XRP going down? No, remember we're zoomed in on the 5-minute chart. So yeah, I mean we went down a little bit here, but this is way, way, way zoomed in on the 5-minute chart. Okay. What is the rest of the market at? Bitcoin's at 30. Guys, I'm telling you, the market's still holding really good. I mean, God, we're down 50% from the all-time highs, 60, 70% for a lot of others, 90% for the Time Wonderlands and all the DeFi Ponzi schemes that I was warning everyone about. Those ones have just been obliterated. But the market's actually still holding decently considering everything that's been going on. But like I said, if we get some more of this war events, some more fear in the people where they're wanting to actually, roll their money into cryptocurrencies, this could be good for metals, and this is going to be good for cryptocurrencies. And then we have the most staged lawsuit in the history of the SEC that could potentially settle up sometime in the next week. So, God, the timeline's hitting. Okay, it looks like we did get a decent candle here. Decent red candle for XRP. We're down 0.6%. We're not even down 1%. We're way zoomed in here. Way zoomed in, but we'll watch this one closely, see if the market wants to tank while we're on the stream. Check out Theta. They have patents on their tech, bro. Yeah, I mean, that's cool, but I just think that YouTube's going to adopt cryptocurrency. They're going to adopt the wallets into their deal. I get it. It's a good use case, decentralized social media. It's something that I talk about, but I've never been big on Theta. Why stack ammo? Well, it's been a good investment, 2 to 3x over the last couple years on that, which, nothing incredible. It's not crypto gains, but definitely glad that I loaded up on that. Yeah. Ledger City Metaverse thoughts. I probably wouldn't participate. I don't do any of the Metaverse stuff yet. I don't own any of the Metaverse tokens. I probably will. Well, I mean, we're already in a Metaverse right now of sorts, so I'm not going to say that I will never use the Metaverse, but like, I'm not trying to live the Ready Player One life. I stopped playing video games long time ago. Long time ago, like 6 years ago. When I started my business and got that rolling, that's when I gave up video games. So I gave up the metaverse life. I gave up Ready Player One long time ago. But as far as that, whatever you just said, Ledger City, I don't know. But if I had to bet, it'd probably be just another hype metaverse project that isn't really going to do much. Maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't even looked at it. But that's 99.99% of the metaverse coins. Sorry to be a downer. Without ammo, your silver will belong to someone else. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's why we stack it. Yeah. I can't even talk about it here, but yeah. I got the big boy rounds too. 308 AR-10 chambered 308 big boy. We got it on us. God bless you all for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much. I love listening to you. I'm so excited for what's happening, giving us hope. You know, what I want to be at is a place where we're not living in fear. We understand the reality of the situation, and yes, it's dark, it's gloomy, not looking good. But we do have hope because boy, if we survive to the other side, we are going to thrive. If we survive, we're going to thrive. Because we have real skills that will bring value to our communities. So we'll always, no matter what currency we're using, whether we're doing trade and barter, whether we're using gold, whether we got the CBDC, we know how to bring value to our communities. A lot of you guys listening to me. And then we're stacking the reserve currencies for the new financial system, stacking the utility protocols that actually solve trillion-dollar problems. I'm not a veteran, no. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm not going to talk about the 2A anymore because I don't want to get in trouble, but God, I love the 2A. I got my boxes stacked. I got it all here. It's all ready to rip. God willing, we pray for peace. But we're confronting evil. And you guys know me. That's why I stay serious, is because we're confronting evil. We want to win. We want to become victorious in this battle versus the Great Reset, versus the New World Order. We want to have a great awakening. We want to use this technology for good. We want to make our money and use that wealth for good. But it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows all the way to the top. Yep. Exactly. The talk of the suit being over in November provides a perfect opportunity to convince people they have plenty of time to buy XRP. Then you wake up and it's $5 and you missed out. Exactly. This is a whole setup where I don't feel comfortable not having XRP. I most definitely would not feel comfortable not having XRP. But at the same time, I understand that this thing could go out another year. That could be part of the shakeout. Is just extending and dragging this thing out another year. I don't think that we're there, though. There's too much happening. Too much is being exposed in Ukraine and with the financial system. It's not so much about what's going on in Ukraine and that whole deal, but it's exposing in the financial system and the US dollar reserve currency status. That's what it's about. Can you elaborate on why things didn't turn out like you said in alt season and end of cycle, etc.? Well, we're basically still there. Everything's still at play. The timelines, well, I've always said that I was wrong. I thought that another top was going to come in for Bitcoin on December 4th. Another top did not come in, but I said that was going to be the start of the bear market. So that was as expected. We just haven't caught an alt season because the market got so shaken up. And because we had so much money that went into the Metaverse and the NFT coins that it took away from the larger, bigger market cap coins. And so we've seen this XRP SEC lawsuit get extended out till March now. Everything's still at play. We're literally following the BC backer fractal that he pointed out that takes us off to finish this alt season. It's just the timeline got moved from December. Now here we are in March. We're following the fractal. We're ready to go. So it's not about being wrong. I mean, if you want to pick apart my predictions, I've had the most predictions come right out of anyone, especially on TikTok. The YouTube guys are a lot better, much more respect for the YouTube and the Twitter community, but no one had more predictions come true on TikTok than me. But yeah, we're following the fractal. Everything's still at play. We're still in the most staged lawsuit in the history of the SEC. The question is, do you have your bags packed? Do you have 10,000 XRP? Do you even have 2,000 XRP? BC backer said it broke today. Did it break to the upside or to the downside? Yeah, but no, yeah. It already is moving differently, guys. See, here's the thing. I'm not here for the $10 pump anyways. I'm not here for the pump that we're praying to God that we get this month. I'm not here for $10 XRP. So whether we get it or not, I'm positioned for what's going to happen on the other side of this collapse, destruction, and rebirth of the new financial system. Are you prepared? We can talk about, oh, your predictions were wrong. Oh, this guy was right. Oh, are your bags packed? Do you even have 2,000? Are you even in the 10% of XRP bag holders? Do you have any XRP? Do you have an XRP wallet? Just 10 XRP. A lot of the haters in the chat, a lot of the XRP haters, won't even be able to afford a wallet one day. Mark my words on that one. Even at $100 XRP, most of these haters in the chat don't have $1,000 to their name. They're too busy trolling with the Twitter fingers, the Twitter thumbs. They don't have $1,000. They ain't going to be able to get a wallet at $100 XRP. They will be too broke to get a wallet. Have fun staying poor. That's what I just tell them now. Good luck. I wish you the best. We'll see you on the other side. Think about that, though. Here in a few years, once utility is unlocked, XRP's at 3 digits. Remember, if we're 75% wrong about XRP, it's still a 3-digit coin. These kids will not be able to. They would have to put all of their UBI check. They're going to live in the metaverse every day. They're going to own nothing and be happy playing video games all day. And they're going to get a UBI check, right? But they won't be able to afford. The UBI check will go just straight into just their food and whatever else they buy. Yeah. These kids won't even be able to get a wallet. Nope. 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 I love my haters, guys. I know you guys don't like when I, smack them up a little bit and you guys don't want me to give them any attention, and I get it. But it kind of drives me. We're going to win. We're going to win. And it's not that I want them to lose. It's that I want us to acknowledge the evil that we're confronting, that we've been calling out with all of our crazy conspiracy theories over the last decade that have now come true. They're now accelerating at rapid speed. Now everybody's talking about SWIFT. Now everyone's trying to find Ukraine on a map and act like they understand geopolitics. It's funny, all the crypto kids on TikTok, now they're geopolitical experts. Love to see it. And I just want to confront this evil. I want the truth out. I want a new system. I made the video holding up the money, right? And I said that if you're investing in this system, yes, you're investing in the technology that will help enslave humanity. But a lot of these people are already enslaved by the US dollar, by this debt-based system. So they're already enslaved. They're just going to move on over to CBDCs and blockchain technology. What I'm trying to do is to help these people break their enslavement. Open up, first off, they got to open up their mind. They've been brainwashed and conditioned. These schools haven't taught them anything about finances or making money or business. And they've been so focused on political correctness and everything else that has nothing to do with actually getting something done and living a purposeful life. So half the population I don't even worry about because they're in a psychosis that they can't be woken up from. And they are zombies. They're too far gone. May God be with them. Please explain BRICS in 30 seconds. It's Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. It's an alliance of countries. Similar to NATO, this one's not so much on military, but it's more on monetary and financial networks, financial issues. That's what their alliance is all about. Is 5,000 XLM good? I don't answer whether it's good or bad or how much or do price predictions. But I would want to have a couple thousand XLM personally. I would. TikTok, thank you guys so much. Thank you for tapping the screen. If you guys can run it up over there, I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. The deals have been done. Next, they flip the switch. What does that mean, young sir? What it means is that the BRICS nations have already done all their deals without the US dollar reserve currency, without the SWIFT system. They're holding more gold than they ever have in history. Okay. And so those are all the deals that are being done. Next, they flip the switch. They flip the switch off. And that's in regards to Russia leaving the internet. That's into power. That's into cyber attacks, internet outages. They flip the switch off before they turn it back on and fire up the new financial system. That's what that means. The deals have been done. The masses, half of them, have no idea what's going on. And then you have the rest of us that are trying to figure it out. And so I'm trying to reach the people that are trying to figure it out. They've woken up. They've had an awakening. They want the truth, but then they also want to prepare themselves for what I think is going to be the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. Yes, my Twitter is ZachRector7. That is my handle, yes. Yep, it should be easy to find me on all the medias. Just my name. Is Ripple aligned with BRICS? Well, they've met with, what was that? The Central Bank of Brazil. They've already been piloted by the oldest bank in Russia and deemed to be the basis of a new financial system. In India, they have tons of deals. China, not so much, but they're partnered up with UnionPay. They're partnered up with UnionPay, which does about half of the Visa, MasterCard payment networks. Visa and MasterCard equals the volume of UnionPay, which Russia is now going to use. So Russia got kicked off of Visa and MasterCard. They don't care because they're already going to use UnionPay. They get kicked off of SWIFT. They don't care. They're already settling up deals with the CIPS. They've already set up, I forget what the Russia SWIFT messaging platform is, but they already have it. They're already set up. Did my awakening spook me? Yeah, you get to a few points in the road where you're like, man, do we even have a chance? But for me, that's what life's about, is to fight this fight, to fight the good fight. God willing, we win. Do I believe that JP Morgan was propping up Ether to suppress XRP Ledger? Yes, they were. Yep. Friday, 3/11 is day 444 of the suit. Yeah, I'm super excited to see what happens here. This SEC Ripple lawsuit could be settled at any point over the next 2 weeks. Why is it still available on exchanges for us? They needed to test the network, so that's why they allowed us to acquire XRP. They needed to build liquidity, build up the corridors. That's why they let us use it. When do I think Coinbase will relist XRP? Probably after the lawsuit's done. Maybe if they want to take a bold stand, they would do it before. But since they are being puppets of the central bankers in the West and banning 25,000 Russian users, I lost the respect that I had for Coinbase after that. In fact, that actually reminds me. I may actually just close down my Coinbase because of that. Yeah, I may do that. And I may advocate others to do that as well. Just shut down our Coinbase account. Because I didn't care before. They're centralized, but they were easy to use, which for me, that's what it's all about. But yeah, after they banned Russia like that, Coinbase, I lost all respect. Because at first they said that they weren't going to ban Russians. They said that they were going to keep servicing the Russian people. And then they flipped, and now they're banning Russians. 25,000 Russian users. Can you please elaborate why is XRP still on exchanges? They haven't sold XRP to exchanges since 2019. Ripple hasn't. They're not giving it to exchanges. They're not giving it to us Joe Blow peasants to buy anymore. Our time is up. We've already been, and they used us to build liquidity, build up the corridors. They aren't selling any more to exchanges since 2019. That's why. From Kuwait, Hussein Bushari. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. I love seeing you guys from the Middle East. And Ripple is just dominating over there. They're doing so good over there. That's awesome to see. And the people over there need this technology. All the cross-border payments over there, all of the oil that you guys are sitting on and the commodities that can be tokenized and running on the internet of value. This is what, man, this is what the whole world needs. But I love to see the third world catching up to us here. Which, yeah, Kuwait, you guys are ready to rock and roll. New Zealand in the chat. That's good to see. Good, good. God, do you guys have any freedom there in New Zealand? You guys are so strict. They got... I don't believe in the buyback. Anyone see Wheat Moon? It's insane. Is that what this one's called? Is the Wheat Moon this month? Wheat is up to record high prices right now. Wheat. Thoughts on Ellipal? I like it. You can hold your XDC there. You can hold a lot of the cryptos there. I have a link down in the description for the Ellipal wallets if you want one. Have I ever been to the Middle East? No, absolutely not. No. Thoughts on the SEC removing the case from their litigation list? I don't know what that means. I don't try to attach meaning to every little thing here, you know? I'm just sitting back and enjoying the show. It does feel like a settlement's coming up soon. 20 spot from Ron. Zach, wait for storm or nah? I mean, if you're talking about investing, I wouldn't be sleeping well if I didn't have a few thousand XRP, if I didn't have some of these coins, these utility coins that are going to run the new financial system. I'm trying to get some silver here, probably like this week. I'm going to buy just a little bit. Other than that, I'm sitting on a bunch of ammo. But yeah, precious metals. the reserve currency is the new financial system, I definitely would be holding some. Like I said, you got to be prepared for the other side. But while we're on this side, this current financial system and how everything's working out, that's what I mean by stacking cash, having dry powder, running up your business, running up your cash flow, start the side hustle, start the business, figure out how to add additional skills to your repertoire and get a raise. Get a raise at your job. It's okay to be working a job. You don't need to go start a business. If you got a job, work OT, bust your ass, figure out new skills, how to bring value to your company, to your boss, and then he'll give you more money. But no, I wouldn't wait. I wouldn't wait. And thank you for that 20 spot, man. I appreciate that, Ron. So for cryptocurrencies, I'm only buying XRP, XLM, and I'm looking at IOTA. Those are the only three that I'm looking at buying right now to finish off this bull run. And then I'm looking at getting silver because it's more suppressed than gold. That's it. Strategy's so simple. Why is Joe so creepy? Just take a look at him. Just take a look at him. I'm going to be careful with my words, but just take a look at him. What do you think of the meme stocks like AMC, GameStop? They have that thing so rigged that I don't know if you'll ever make your money on that. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll finally be vindicated and see that, but I don't participate in the stock market. It's too rigged. They've had it rigged for much longer than cryptocurrencies. I don't like it. I don't like it. Do I like XLM or XRP more? Definitely XRP. We got a hundo of the New Zealand money. Hey brother, thanks for all your effort. YouTube is no longer notifying me when you go live. Yeah, you guys just got to check it every night. I don't go live on Tuesdays because that's when I do my weekly call on my Discord. And then we also have our classes in our Discord on Thursday. So usually on Thursdays, I won't go live either. Every other day of the week, though, we're going to be hitting it hard. And usually I'm going to come on at about 6 to 7 PST. So check it out, okay? And most of the time I'll put out an alert on Twitter. Maybe an hour or two before I'll put out an alert on Twitter. But yeah, Tuesdays are the only days that I really don't go live because that's when I do my weekly live call on my Discord. If you do want to get into the Discord, head on over to zachrector.com, sign up for Patreon, and there's like 60 spots left. We're probably going to shut down the Discord. Censorship is just hitting so hard right now. Thank you for all your responses. Absolutely. I try to answer all the good questions. You know, a lot of these questions I've answered 1,000 times, so I just try to get to the good ones. What was that you were talking about on Twitter? I was talking about Santander giving out loans that are collateralized with tokenized commodities. So for example, you would tokenize oil, you would tokenize wheat, tokenize grain, whatever, like whatever commodity you can think of. They're giving out loans that are collateralized with tokenized commodities. Santander, Ripple partner. And then that's just one deal. But we're seeing all sorts of Union Pay is another Ripple partner. So the tweet that I put out was, are you guys seeing what Ripple partners are doing? I hope you have your bags packed. Is my wife on board with my XRP thoughts? Yeah, she understands it. She doesn't really research it like I do, obviously, but she definitely supports me 100%. I'm super thankful for all of her support. She's doing such a great job raising my daughter. Well, we're raising our daughter, but obviously she's just been killing it as a mom. First time mom. Killing it. Super blessed. Yeah, that's going great. That give a shout out to my buddy Rob Riggs. Rob, shout out, brother. He loves you and the info you bring us. You're the man. Thank you, guys. Prediction of the timeline of the case. I don't tell you what to. Okay, I don't tell you what I think's going to happen. What I tell you is to look out for over the next 2 weeks until March 14th. That's when the Ripple and the SEC have to sit down for 1 hour and talk with Judge Netburn about settlement. If we pass through March 14th and we don't get a settlement, then I'll give you the next date to look out for, the next court case. But it's anyone's guess on what's going to happen. Really, it is. Whether it's attorney Jeremy Hogan, even John Deaton, who's involved in the lawsuit, you know, it's their best guess. We really don't know. Do I think that Solo's going to bounce back before the SEC lawsuit is over? Solo might catch one last pump when the rest of the market does. If XRP catches an alt season, the rest of the alts should go as well. XRP, XLM, the utility coins that we talk about will lead the way. Sologenic will probably do all right. But yeah, if you do catch the pump, I'll be dumping. I'm dumping everything besides XRP. If we catch a pump this month, next month, I'm dumping it all besides XRP. I've been trading silver to guys who have gotten tired of holding XRP. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people are capitulating on XRP. Do I follow InfoWars? Yeah, I used to listen to Alex back in the day, back when I was in high school, like 10 years ago. Those last podcasts that Alex did with Joe Rogan were so epic. Those were so epic. Do I have another TikTok? Nope. Nope, this is it. I won't message on WhatsApp. Nope. The scammers are running rampant. I can't even physically block them all if I wanted to. It would be a full-time job just looking at my notifications all day, just blocking them. Because they're hitting up YouTube, they're hitting up TikTok, but then they're also hitting up Instagram and Facebook. I've had them copy my Instagram account using pictures of my daughter to try to scam people. May the scammers burn in hell. These people are sick. What YouTubers do you listen to, if any, regarding XRP? Well, DIA woke me up to XRP. I listened to him because he's covering the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit probably the best as far as exposing the corruption of the SEC and the Ethereum free pass. DAI is covering it the best, digital asset investor. Other than that, King Solomon's OG, Kevin Cage. There's a lot of OGs. I listen to the OGs. I don't listen to any of these new guys. Don't listen to anyone new. None of them. A lot of them copy me and other OG members. I don't listen to any of them. I really don't even catch that much. I don't watch any of the other YouTubers at this point. I just come on and put out my own content, and then I check Twitter all day. I just bookmark all my articles to share with you guys, and then I just send the articles to my Discord so I can update them in real time. Other than that, I barely watch the YouTubers anymore. Oh yeah, Alex Cobb, he's cool. Brad Kimes, yep. Huge shout out to Digital Perspectives, yep. All the OGs I have mad love for, mad respect for. If I weren't me, would I listen to me? Uh, that's a weird question, Jay. I never thought of that. Well, I am kind of weird. Well, I do listen to myself, not to be a weirdo, but I do listen to my streams. I play them back. Not all of them, but I do listen to my videos. I do listen to my streams playing back to myself. So, yeah, I'm a weirdo like that sometimes. Am I still currently buying? No. No, 25% of my whole portfolio is cash. 25% of my net worth, you could say, excluding my businesses, would be 25% in cash. Can you invite Jeremiah in an AMA and put him back in the corner? Well, if you go look at the clip that he took, I was actually going to post that clip, but um, Jeremiah posted about a 1 minute clip, my response to him. If you just go look at that, in 1 minute, I completely destroy his argument. So that's why I don't really spend time addressing these new kids, because I've already answered all the questions. I've already disproven all of their theories, all of their little jabs at the XRP community. Oh, I got you here. Swift doesn't do settlement. It's just like the most stupid arguments that these guys come up with, and it takes me 5 seconds. Just be like, yes, I know Swift doesn't do the settlement, but all the banks that use their messaging do the settlement, or they do it at the clearinghouse level. So the value still gets exchanged, and that's the whole proposition with XRP, is that you're sending rich payment data that's ISO 222 compliant, and you're doing the instant settlement at no cost, no energy burn, 3 to 5 seconds every time, no downtime in 10 years. So that's why I don't give these guys any attention or really address them. Any way to figure out the top 100 XRP holders? They took down the rich list. I don't know if someone else picked it up, but they've currently taken it down. Did I pull my cash out of the bank? No, I only have a few $100 on me, which I probably shouldn't broadcast that, but yeah, I just have a few $100 on me that I was gonna go buy silver with. Other than that, yeah, it's all in the bank. Buying real tangible silver, yes. No stocks, no papers. I don't do any of the stock market. Absolutely not. Physical silver that they can't track or trace. Yep. That's what I'm going to be buying over the next week. Don't care the price. If silver pumps to like 30, $40, I'll probably still buy just to have some. But right now, my dealer said that he could do 28. So that's mostly why I pulled out some cash. Everything else I just leave in the bank. All of these guys make their whole page about hating XRP. They know that their projects aren't doing anything. They know that Bitcoin's dead, no utility, no use case. So they spend their whole time hating XRP and basically just writing the fact that the XRP community is so strong, and we'll pull up, we'll set them straight, and like we'll do comments and we'll engage. And so it just adds to the clicks, it just adds to the algorithm. I'm so over that, man. Like today, I dropped my one whiteboard video, 60 seconds. It's all you need to know about the crypto space right now. In that video I posted today, 60 seconds, whiteboard session. Here are the events. Here are the reserve currencies of the new financial system that have been suppressed. Other than that, the only other news that's been happening is the JP Morgan Ethereum drama, and then the Phantom dump, the DeFi dump. Yes, I understand that silver might not run as much as these cryptocurrencies, but it's about having a decentralized currency that they can't track or trace. Remember, they want to ban cash. They already have in many countries, and that's the plan, is to get rid of cash. So that's the utility of having silver, is you have the original decentralized currencies with silver and gold. You can take it and run if you need to. It will be accepted everywhere. I got hooked on your shorts and love hanging out with you, live ranting and totally schooling trolls. That's what it's all about, man. At this point in time, though, the timeline's hitting so hard that it is so serious. Like, I feel pretty laid back now in this stream, but obviously when we cover the news and everything, it's pretty intense. And the timeline's hitting and people are out of time. Like I said, these kids that are holding NFTs that have dropped 80, 90% in value, that are holding shit coins that have dropped 90% in value, they're not going to be able to load up. They're not loading up. They're going to miss out on this. What are the banks doing? Actually, I'm going to make a whole video on this. I need to talk about the JP Morgan consensus Ethereum deal. I actually think that the JP Morgan Ethereum deal is one of the most bullish things that's came out for Ethereum. Now, that's the opposite of what everyone else is saying. And I'm not saying that I don't like the corruption of JP Morgan. They've been caught doing insider trading, all these deals and everything for years. I'm not saying that they're good guys. I'm not saying that I want to be friends with them. What I'm saying is that the fact that JP Morgan will probably see out the success of Ethereum, this is one of the most bullish things that's came out for Ethereum. Is it BS that the Ethereum Free Pass has held back crypto innovation in America, and I would argue across the whole world in crypto space? Yes, it's a shame. But the fact that Ethereum does have backing from JP Morgan tells me that they might actually see them out to be successful. That they are friends with Gary Gensler. They will get a slap on the wrist fine and allowed to make it to the other side. And remember, I hate Ethereum. I hate Ethereum. And this is like this is like probably one of the biggest FUD, pieces of news that has came out for Ethereum ever. Everyone's freaking out. Oh, Ethereum isn't decentralized. We've been saying that Ethereum isn't decentralized. Over 60% of the mining was done at 5 large mining pools over in the country that I won't name. It starts with a C and owns TikTok. All of the mining pools were over there. It was completely controlled by them. It never was decentralized. The first issuance of Ethereum was a security. ETH2 is another security. But the fact that they have JP Morgan backing them means that they'll probably make it through. They're insiders. Would I buy Ethereum? No, I won't touch it. If someone gifted me Ethereum, I would sell it immediately. Donate it. I don't want to touch Ethereum. I don't want to touch Bitcoin. In my opinion, they're two cryptocurrencies that are holding back the world. Joe Smith. 5 spot. A Hershey's chocolate bar can be a better store of value than precious metals sometimes. Shout out Mark Dice. I get it. I get it. I get it. I just like to have my options. I'm not going deep into metals. I just want to have a few. I just want to have a little. You buy an ounce at 28 bucks, you know? You buy 5 ounces, you buy 10 ounces for 100, 200 bucks just to have some, you know? Doesn't hurt. It's what Robert Kiyosaki says. The metals aren't about an investment. It's about an insurance policy. It's a hedge against the dollar, which we're seeing get decimated in real time. What's my take on Tether? It's a ticking time bomb. It'll be part of what brings this market into a bear market. Knowledge is an underrated asset. Join the Discord. Jay, thank you, man. Yeah, if you guys want to get caught up to speed, we'll get you caught up to speed in there. I don't really spend time here on the live streams asking or answering questions about wallets or exchanges or how much XRP do you need. I'll never answer that question. But if you want to get caught up to speed with setting up your wallets, exchanges, what do we think about all the utility coins? We have all of our research archived in there. And then we have all of the conversations that we can't have here in the public space. We have them in the Discord. So, like, tomorrow on my weekly live call, I'll talk about Ukraine with my Discord, but I won't really cover it here with what's really going on in Ukraine. And yes, I do know. Thank you for all the DMs and the messages. I am aware. I understand what the special military operation is about. I get it. Okay. But I won't talk about it here. I will talk about it tomorrow in my weekly live call with Discord because it's so sensitive right now. You can't question the narrative during times of war. I Thrive series with a 50 spot. Man, thank you. That is massive, bro. Massive 50 spot. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. What's your take on Aqua on Stellar? What is that? Is that an exchange or is that DeFi for Stellar? I forget. It's part of the Stellar ecosystem. I forget what that's about. I'm bullish on XLM. What's the most bearish devil's advocate for XRP? We're 75% wrong and it's still a 3-digit coin. There's no way that it's deemed a security. It's not going to be killed. It's just a matter of how big is it going to be. I do not see a scenario. FinCEN, which is an arm of the Department of Treasury, already deemed XRP a virtual currency in 2015. How do they go back on that? How do you regulate cryptocurrencies and say that XRP, one of the most decentralized currencies out there, is a security? You can't. So worst case scenario for XRP is that, we're probably just like a 3-digit coin. We only get a small percentage of Swift. We only get a small percentage of all of these networks, the clearinghouse. We get a couple CBDCs, nothing big. Still probably a 3-digit coin. I'm not here to pump hopium into you guys. That's literally what I think. Worst case scenario, we're 75% wrong about XRP. It's not a $10,000 plus coin. We're at 3 digits. Aqua was an airdrop on Stellar like Spark or Flare to XRP. They're just copying XRP over there. But yeah, I'm still bullish on XLM regardless. They didn't allow you to question the narrative on the health crisis or on this Ukraine-Russia situation. Exactly. Just like in 2020, we're at mass fear. Can't question the narrative. Hide in your house. Live in fear. Don't take action. while the powers that be are making massive, massive moves. Are regulations and interest rates coming up going to make significant price action? Yes. It's going to be the main catalyst to watch out for that I've been telling you guys about for the last, month? That we're looking for the Fed, raise interest rates and tapering. And then we're waiting for Sleepy Creepy's executive order. We've been waiting a month. Back in the beginning of February, Joe was supposed to give us this executive order. He's just now. Too late to buy XLM? I still think it can 10x easily. It's at like 17 cents right now. Easily. I have targets. I'm probably going to start selling XLM at $3. That's my exit strategy. These catalysts are going to enter us into an official bear market. That's the whole thing, right? That's the $1 million question. Are we going to go into a deeper bear market? Are we going to miss a real alt season? Or are we going to catch that final pump? That's the $1 million question. I wish I had the answer. I still think that we pump, but that's probably just hopeful thinking. I'm prepared either way, right? Sitting in like 25% cash, ready to buy the dip. Do you think that settlement will be the catalyst to initiate the whole altcoin market? It could. It could. So the timeline, I broke this down on my whiteboard. I'll post it to YouTube after I'm done. I posted it to TikTok, my whiteboard session today. Here are the events. This week is Joe's executive order. Over the next 2 weeks until March 14th, sometime between now and then, Ripple and the SEC have to discuss settlement for 1 hour in front of Judge Netburn. The next dates are March 15th and 16th. That's going to be when the Fed's meeting, and they're going to decide whether to end tapering or whether to raise interest rates or cut interest rates. And then the final catalyst after that is, that's it. The other catalyst would be some sort of false flag event with this war. That would be the other catalyst, which we can't pin a date down on that. We don't know what's going to happen. Your guess is as good as mine, but I'm prepared for anything. I'm prepared for them to turn off the lights, turn off the internet. Russia's disconnecting this month. We already have the date on that. United States considering to ban Russian oil. We're going to see $7 gas. Trump said that we were going to see $7 gas. It's going to come. It's going to come. I'm telling you guys, whether you like Trump or not, this thing is so set up. He called everything that we were going to see $7. And guys, I'm not telling you to be a Republican. I'm not telling you to, completely trust Trump and just be a Trump supporter. That's not what this is about. This is about recognizing how the world stage is set up. He's 100% coming back. He's going to be viewed as the savior. He already has been spot on with all of his predictions that have rolled out. He handed it over to Biden just so that it could collapse under his watch. Just so that Russia could move and take back Ukraine under his watch. And Trump gets to sit back here and say, I told you so on everything. And he's going to come back. So prepare yourselves accordingly. I'm not sitting here cheerleading like, yay, Trump's coming back. No, guys, no. Hell no, that's not what this is about. This is about getting on the other side of the coin. There's two sides here. You can be full of hate, negativity, fear, and not take any action. Or you can get on to the other side and participate in the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. As I was talking about, Trump started the transfer of wealth because he reduced taxes for the rich and he cut regulations. He cut more regulations than anyone in history. That was part of the wealth transfer. So you got to play the rich game. You got to read Tax-Free Wealth by Tom Wheelwright. Understand how to run businesses and invest in real estate and other tax-favored assets that legally reduce your tax bill. It's not being a degen and trying to hide your money and living the life of John McAfee. It's about setting up your businesses, investing in real estate, other tax-favored assets, setting up your life insurance policy, which I'm about to get set up with someone there for that. So if you guys want some life insurance, we're getting that set up as we speak because that's part of your strategy as well. You reduce your taxes legally. You get into the program that the 1% do. Or you have fun staying poor. You have fun staying poor, owning nothing, and hating the bad orange guy. Trump said that $7 gas was coming under Biden, and it is. Yep. I think it's already hit in San Francisco, LA, and some other places as well. So it's already hit, but yeah, it's coming. Yeah. It's a setup. It's an absolute setup. They handed it over to Joe. They said, "Okay, you have it. You want the thing? You want the keys to this thing? You want to steer this thing? Here you go, Joe. Have at it. Let's see how far you can take this." They set us up for failure. They set us up for failure. And remember, Trump said that it would crash under Biden. Right. He's going to be right about everything. He's going to come back. And you thought he shook things up his first term? When he has all the people backing him, when we have a red wave this November in the midterms, they're going to steamroll this. And this isn't political, guys. I'm just telling you what's going to happen. I don't care what you're doing, left, right, who you love, who you marry. I don't give a shit. Are you prepared? It's happening whether you like it or not. The facts don't care about your feelings. Any books you recommend reading for taxes? Tax-Free Wealth by Tom Wheelwright. Learn how Donald Trump pays no taxes. Learn how Jeff Bezos pays no taxes. How the 1% does this and keeps their wealth, compounds it, and they never pay tax. Learn how they do it. It's all in there. Tax-Free Wealth by Tom Wheelwright. He's a rich dad advisor. He's Robert Kiyosaki's one of his tax advisors. Trump was disrespectful when meeting the Queen, and since then, SEC protocols was rolled out. What are we supposed to do? Bow down to the queen? I can't mention her. Talking of Operation London Bridge, I wonder what's happening there. Operation London Bridge. I wonder if it's fallen. See, this is why I get into it, because you guys make it rain. Stongerard? Stongered? I don't know how to pronounce that. Stong. I'm just going to call you Stong. With the hundo. Enjoy your perspective. Keep it up. Thank you, man. You guys want it? We'll give it to you. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm not here to tell you how to think. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I don't care what you do in your free time. Have at it. Good luck. But God, I hope you've prepared your family for this time. I hope that you've gotten and you're going to partake in this transfer of wealth, because it's going to be massive. Not only are we going through another world war, which you go back to World War II, that was the last great transfer of wealth during World War II. And so we're going to have another one, because we have the events of 2020. See, here's the thing, is the longer that they keep this thing suppressed, it's like the slingshot. The more they're pulling this thing back, right? You guys have all seen the slingshot meme with XRP. All of the other cryptos are up there. XRP's pulled back like a slingshot. The longer they keep this suppressed, the longer they hold back from rolling over, the higher these things are going to go. The harder these things are going to pump. The greater the transfer of wealth is going to be. And that's what I believe that they're doing. They're all in assets. So through inflation, their wealth increases exponentially each year. But then you also look at Warren Buffett sitting on a record amount of cash, right? So they're prepared to buy the blood. Are you in this? Let's go rapid fire Q&A, guys. Let's run it up real quick. Rapid fire Q&A. Any last minute questions before I wrap this up? If you guys want to get into our exclusive Discord community, head on over to zachrector.com. If you want any of the XRP merchandise, it's all there at the website. Like I said, we're about to add life insurance too to our whole deal. I'm hoping that I can get approved, but I have had 2 heart surgeries, so I don't know if I'm going to get approved for this life insurance policy, but I'm looking to set something up, a plan for myself and then one for my daughter as well, because I can compound money in that account for her and then pull it out tax-free. It's the whole be your own bank strategy. Why heart surgery? I was born with a bad valve. So I've had 2 heart surgeries. One when I was 5, open heart, and then I had the valve replaced in 2016. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get approved for the life insurance policy, but regardless, I'm probably going to set up an account for my daughter. Pull out the money tax-free in like 20 years. I don't know if I'll send her to college. I don't know if I'll have her waste her time like that. But regardless, either send her to college, give her money to start a business, start her investment portfolio. That's what this is all about, right? Is we want to be able to prepare ourselves and our families so that we can survive during these times and then thrive on the other end. When is crypto winter? We've kind of been in it. We'll see if it gets worse. Yeah, use cold wallets. If you have a small percentage of your bag that you want to sell, then maybe you could leave it on the exchange. But yeah, I recommend cold storage for long-term solutions. Long-term bags, definitely cold storage. Absolutely. I see your guys' comments. I know I can't speak on many of the things that you guys are talking about. You XRP people are really funny. I don't care. Have fun staying poor, man. I do not give a... I don't care. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, we were real funny over the last 10 years, right? All of the conspiracy theories. And we've been right about everything. And over the last year, you can go look at all of my predictions, one after another. Go pull up my video in May of last year saying that Swift was going to be readjusted 2021 to 2022, and then come back and make fun of us XRP holders. Oh, you're pro XRP? Well, I don't know. People get turned off because I mentioned Mr. T, the orange man. I don't know. I hope that Trump's a good guy, but I could see it both ways. I'm just waiting to get confirmation. I could see it both ways. That's the thing, is I'm not saying that he's the second coming. So you don't sleep? No. Zach was just walking his dog and talking XRP and blew up. Steven, that's so true, man. We were just making little like TikTok videos. This thing went nuts. That was my original video that blew up, 1.3 million views. That was my first video over 1 million views. Was me walking my dog, talking how Trump said, watch the water. I don't even know what I said in that video, but that just went stupid on TikTok. See, that's the thing though. Whether he's a good guy or a bad guy, he's coming back, and I swear he's coming back hard. Hard. Hey, and if he screws us over, if he comes out as corrupt, if he comes out as part of the plan, I'll be right here with you guys to say that, hey, that's the deal. I promise you. So help me God. I will be right here to say, hey guys. Like I say, whether he's good or bad, he's coming back. All right, guys. We're at 10:17 p.m. here on the West Coast. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in tonight. As always, if you guys could share this message, that's all I ask. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. Share it in your Discord, your Telegram, in your communities. Spread this word. Get other like-minded individuals on our program. Because all my strategies are free. The only thing that I hide from the public is more information about me, my portfolio, stuff like that. I save that for Discord. And then I give my real thoughts about shit in my Discord. Other than that, I've dropped my simple, because my strategies are so simple. I don't try to act like I'm a crypto genius. I don't study 99% of the cryptos. I tried to figure out what are going to be the reserve currencies and the utility protocols that actually run shit. I don't waste my time on 99% of the space. I wanted to figure out who was at the top. That's the mission that I've been on for the last 10 years. Who's at the top? That's been the mission. But I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in tonight. It's been another great session. I'll have to look back on that other stream from earlier. Hopefully that one went through, but you know, we are getting censored right now. They are trying to take us out. So while we're still here, if you guys can spread the message, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit that notification bell. They probably won't notify you when I go live, but maybe they will. Make sure you check in every night here, 6, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the West Coast. We're coming to you live. We're hitting you with the truth. We're helping you prepare. I have nothing to sell you guys. And as always, take care and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.